XRP Future Millionaire with a post-daily close update. This is a very, very important update. We're at a very critical level, and I've been waiting all day for this since my last update to get into an area that it made sense to give you an update. So on the 30-minute time frame, it looks like we're creating that head and shoulders pattern, but what I wanted to show you guys is when you look at this farther out, it's like, what are we building, right? We come out, come and consolidate, come back up. If we get rejected in this area, I mean, look what's happening here. That's creating a big M on the top. And I mean, that would suggest we're going to come back down like we're talking about into here, but we're going to wait and see because there's always that chance to go up to 88 cents like we talked about, which I thought it was going to go up sooner than this, but then it kind of swung back down, consolidated, and now it's coming back up. But you guys see the volume. We had a couple of spurts of volume. We continued going up, but the volume has decreased in every 30-minute segment, which is very bearish. It looks like we created a head and shoulders on this part and extended out into a head, but this looks like it's trying to be an M, but there is a chance if this extends out. I mean, could we get a 98-cent rally? Anything's possible. Like I said, we bought in at 57 when it broke down, or wherever you were able to get in, 57, 59, 60, 62. So, like I tell you guys, you don't sell this right now. And then if it goes down farther, you just make sure you keep stacking up money for when if it does. For when and if it hits that double bottom like I think it's going to. It's got room though, guys. It's got room to travel within here. It's got a whole big wedge it can travel even up to here before even it has to come down here. So we're going to see what happens, but it really looks like it's starting to build something here. And if it does end up pulling even up to here, it could even come up to in the hour. We don't know, but if it pulls down anywhere from here in a quick passion, it's going to create that M for this pattern. So could this simply... If we're trying to figure out where this pattern is going to go and how it gets down here, could you just move this over? And this ends up being like, this is where we could have put this in. Now the question is would this be over here, up here at 88 cents? Or are we going to say the 30-minute time frame is where we're being beaten down right now, and this is where it's going to start taking precedent? I think if I was a betting man, I'd probably say it's already up here at 85. Might as well just come up here to the resistance right here. It can very easily, so we'll put it like just above it. It can get beaten down here pretty quickly though, so we'll just attach it to there. Because that's the area we had it in anyhow, it's just farther over on the pattern. But it kind of looks like we could. If it were to break down like that, you can see how that pattern would look. We haven't had any volume spikes, so I mean this is just coming up and it's just kind of waving itself. This is a bear pennant, and if it breaks down, it's the exact length to come down to 57 cents when it breaks down out of this. So, but conversely, if we're looking for the bullish scenario, because like I said, we do have shares in here now. Everybody across the board likely does, unless they're waiting for the secondary drop. That's going to be even worse. But if we're looking for possibilities here, if it does maintain a little bullish narrative, well, we got to get on top side of this 30-minute time frame and ultimately get over 88.240. And we're going to have to reclaim the 1 hour, which is top side of 88.2. And then we can get up to 98 cents, which in the 4-hour time frame, we're just over 98 cents. So it kind of lines up now to where this is probably, let me $1. Yeah, see, that's perfect. 4-hour time frames at $1, and that's the old resistance level. And then we've got 87, which, as we know, is in the 2 hour. What is that? The 2, 3 we've got up there. The 1 hour down here. So yeah, this is the 1 hour. I like to have them, or not the 1 hour. That doesn't make any sense. The 2 hour. That's 95. So these are the areas we're dealing with right now. But the most important right now is the 30-minute time frame. 30-minute time frame at 84 cents. So what could start pushing this in the right direction is if this can break this 84 cents and push past, you know, that 95 level. But that 95 can come down because we're going to have to push past this 93 cent. You guys know. You guys have been well aware of this station. Make sure to hit the like button while we're doing this. But I'm trying to make these as accurate as possible so that you guys can see and understand what's going on. We need to break through this level right now if we're looking to continue a bullish narrative. If not, because this looks to be a dead man's bounce. And it looks like it extended off to a head and shoulders right here with Even Bitcoin, you see how it extended up to almost 51.5. So we're going to have to watch this very carefully because these can break down very quickly if this is the case. I love that it came up a little bit so everybody's portfolio is looking a little bit better. Like I said, I don't sell XRP under $1, so it can go up to 95 cents and then come down. I'm not going to sell it. So what I bought is I'm buying and increasing my position. If it goes down back to the double bottom, I would definitely hit it a little harder the second time, because if it holds that area, we know it's going to have an even bigger bounce and not just this dead man's bounce. So that's what I'm looking at across the board. Because, I mean, it certainly looks like we're trying to figure out what we're going to do on this 30-minute time frame. We're either going to come through or we're going to start to hold here. That's what we need to look for. So in the next 2 hours or so, we're going to find out a lot. If we continue to pump and have this bullish thesis here a little bit, it's just, man, when they start to extend on the head like this, it gets a little scary. It's all about Bitcoin. But it always makes me nervous when this happens around the flip of the clock. You know, leading into it, because that's when you can get a little manipulation and blah, blah, blah. And that's exactly what happened again today, right before the flip. So we're going to see what happens. I'm happy, though. My portfolio is looking a little bit better. So the higher XRP goes, the more money I have. But at the end of the day, I prefer it to go down, even though it's going to look bad for my portfolio, because I know I can buy more. And if you're a lover of XRP, whether you hold it or not like I do, you're going to want it to go down so that you can buy more and more and more, because this is the only time in history we're going to have this chance. You got to understand that. In the human history, once this chance is gone for this 6 months, 5 months, 3 months, whatever it ends up being, until this court case is settled, this is a time in history we can just stack up, and we want it to go down. I want it to go to 10 fucking cents so I can stack. I'll empty the bank out. I'll pour in like you guys can't believe. So until then, let's continue to build levels. Don't sell it. No reason to sell it. If you bought it at 57, 60, 65, 70, who cares? That's cheap. You'd have killed for those prices when it was $1.35, so don't be letting that bag go that easily. We're trying to make 4, 5, 6, 1,000, 10,000, 15,000%. We're not looking for 30%. Let's face it. If you go down 50% from here, good. That's what I want. I want it to go down. I want this shit to be at 30 cents. Well, Tom, what the hell? You bought it at 59, 60, 62. What if you're down 50%? Good. I only used like 15% of my money. If I used 100%, I'd still want it to go down 50%. I'll buy more. I'm already stacking more money just for when it goes down. After what I have in my portfolio, just in case. It's a time in history where we're going to be able to stack on something. This is going to be the liquid pool for all money. So let's not forget what this means when all this goes into place. So let's take advantage of this. Let's not be stupid, though, because what's very easily probably going to happen, because they like to pull in the simpleton. We're at the 30-minute, and you're probably going to get something like that. Or if they really want to entice the simpleton, they'll just come up to the 98 cent, and they'll start dancing, and then you're going to be like, ah, shit. So either way, we're ending up back there at the 57 cents. Whether we want to do it in the quick and swift motion and make it a little easier on everybody, if we want to continue to trap people the closer to $1 we get, well, that's to be determined. Make sure to hit that like button. Join the Telegram. We got 99 people in there. To get the Telegram, you've got to join Tom's Army, which we're at 174 members. You get the exclusive content and the exclusive emoji badges. Oh, yeah. It's getting spicy in here.